d4, knight f6, knight f3, d5, bishop f4, c5, e3, knight c6, knight b d2, c takes d4, e takes d4, bishop f5, bishop b5, rook c8, c3, e6, queen e2, knight d7, h4, a6, bishop d3, bishop takes d3, queen takes d3, bishop e7, king f1, queen b6, rook b1, queen b5, queen takes b5, a takes b5, a3, h5, knight b3, f6, rook e1, king f7, knight c1, knight f8, knight d3, knight g6, bishop g3, knight a5, king g1, knight c4, rook e2, rook he8, king h2, bishop f8, rook he1, b6, king g1, rook a8, bishop f4, rook ac8, g3, rook c6, king g2, bishop e7, knight g1, bishop f8, knight h3, bishop e7, knight g1, bishop f8, knight f3, bishop e7, king h3, rook a8, bishop c1, rook e8, g4, h takes g4, check, king takes g4, rook h8, h5, knight f8, knight f4, bishop d8, rook h1, rook g8, knight h4, bishop c7, knight fg6, knight d7, rook he1, rook e8, bishop f4, bishop takes f4, knight takes f4, rook d6, king h3, knight f8, knight fg6, knight h7, f4, rook d8, Rook G1, Knight D6, Rook EG2, Rook G8, Knight E7, Knight G5, check. F takes G5, King takes E7, G takes F6, check. King takes F6, Rook G6, check. King F7, Knight F3, Rook D F8, Knight E5, check. King E7, Rook takes G7, check. Rook takes G7, Rook takes G7, check. King F6, H6, Rook H8, King G4, Rook takes H6, Rook D7,